Good morning, everybody. Hi, it's Tracy Pachu here with the RCAW, and we are so excited to have Stephanie Loganville, the Partner Development Manager for Ruby, with us. She's going to talk about their reception services, their answering, their chat, all kinds of things, and how it might integrate well into your business and help you save money and have better customer retention and satisfaction. So we're really excited to have her here. Please, as Ooh, we got some feedback. Sorry about that. That was weird. So please, as we go through today, if you will just be so kind as to type your questions in the chat box. And when we get to the end, I will pop back in and we'll ask and answer any questions that you have and talk a little bit more. And we should be done by the time you're done with your lunch here in the next 45 to 50 minutes. So hang on, take care, and we're going to let Stephanie go.
Thank you so much, Tracy. And I just have to say, it is awesome to finally get in front of you all and get to know you in a sense. And I highly encourage chat questions and chat conversations as we go through this presentation to keep it as engaging as possible, but also as useful as possible. You all are members of Rcaw. You understand the value of being a part of this community. So by putting your experiences and your thoughts in that chat channel, it might just connect with someone else who is also a member and really help provide some helpful information, which is the whole goal of this Lunch and Learn. Again, my name is Stephanie Loganville. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Home Stretch Customer and Growth Strategies for Home Services. So a little bit about myself. I am, as Tracy said, our Partner Development Manager here at Ruby. My role is to basically be the direct contact for members between Rcaw and Ruby and to make sure that we are doing our very best to keep you all updated on services that we're offering, promotions, and just engaging with you all through these marketing opportunities. I was actually a part of a company called Home Service Chats that Ruby acquired in 2019. And I've been with Ruby ever since then. Home Service Chats was about 3 years old by the time it was acquired. And you can probably guess by the name, we really put a key focus and a heavy interest in the home service industry. So those 3 years I spent working and communicating with small business owners, medium business owners within the industry, really understanding what trials you all face and how our product could be a solution to those needs. This webinar should not take much longer than 30 minutes. And then after that, really go into those questions and comments and hopefully have a really great and engaging conversation. And just so you have an idea of what we will be going through, I understand that running a home service business has its share of challenges, from winning new clients and retaining staff to riding out seasonal spikes in demand and managing your business on the go. And difficult economic times make things even trickier. As a home service entrepreneur, you're used to being flexible and wearing all hats and thinking on your feet to respond to shifting needs in your business. While these skills serve you very well, added demands on an already demanding business can lead to frustration and burnout, but tough times also offer new opportunities to regain focus and set your business up for success. Returning to the basics and understanding customer needs can ensure stability now and help you thrive when circumstances stabilize. And that's where Ruby can help. And that's why we wanted to do this Lunch and Learn, to really provide some insight into the services that we offer and answer your questions. Today, we are going to highlight stories, research, tips, and tools that will carve out a path toward profit without sacrificing your work-life balance, even during these times. We'll go over the following topics: strategies for winning new leads, tips for developing consistent business, ideas for managing customer needs on the go, and how Ruby can help you, your business, and your customers. So winning new business, that is a hot topic. Let's dive right in. By the time customers contact you, they already know they have a problem to solve and have determined that you may be able to help them solve it. To win their business before they move on to a competitor, Respond quickly, respond well, and help your customers take the next step. In other words, make yourself accessible. Accessibility is going to be the name of the game with this. And it's often underrated and also difficult to achieve. But businesses who prioritize being available reap the rewards. 70% of Ruby's home service customers say that while they are moving, there are more ways for customers to get in touch with than ever before. The phone still remains the #1 way that new customers reach out. So for simplicity's sake, for my math simplicity's sake, let's say you get 10 phone calls per day. 30% of your phone calls result in a sale, and your average sale is $1,000. If you answer every call that comes in, then 3 out of 10 will earn you $1,000 with a total value of $3,000 per day. Over the course of a year, that's $783,000 in revenue captured by the simple action of picking up your phone without fail. It's easy to see how simple that action of answering every call can add up. And these numbers are on the low end of the scale, as you all probably have guessed, since 43% of Ruby's home service customers say that 50% or more of their phone calls result in new business. So let's consider the flip side. When you miss calls and opportunities to engage website visitors, you're not only missing out on the opportunity to increase revenue, you're also missing out on the potential for online reviews and word of mouth referrals. And since the customer still has a problem to solve, you're likely lining your competitors' pockets and helping them grow their business in addition to missing the opportunity to grow yours. Adding live chat, for example, to your website expands your opportunities to respond to customer needs and new business requests. It's an underutilized resource as well, and it helps you set yourself apart since 64% of home service businesses we surveyed don't offer live chat on their websites. Think about your competitors. You're always trying to be imaginative and get ahead. If your competitors don't have chat, or if they do have chat, it's time to level up and meet the needs of your customers and capture that business that you are paying great digital marketing dollars to get to your website. Let us help you convert them. Your future customers are already in the evaluation stage once they hit your website and likely have questions. If you can offer help and make a connection in that moment, they're more likely to take action to hire you. Connecting with a real human who can answer questions right away adds a vote of confidence in favor of your business. And just so you all know, our team, it's all internal. I was our very first chat specialist. So especially if you've got chat questions, put them in the chat channel right now. We'll talk about them towards the end of this presentation. I love answering questions about our service. Now, what can customers expect from your business? Well, answering the phone is a critical first step. It's not the only thing that you can influence, not the only thing that you can do to influence a customer's decision to hire you. Customers also expect to be treated well and receive clear and helpful answers to their questions. So let's consider this. 68% of customers said a pleasant representative was the reason for their recent positive service experiences, and 62% said a representative's knowledge or resourcefulness was key. What does that mean? Good communication means setting expectations and next steps up from the very start. This way, customers aren't left with unrealistic assumptions. For example, share as much information as you can before visiting a customer's home to put together an estimate. Are you able to offer a ballpark figure based off of past projects? Even a rough price range and timeline can help put customers' minds at ease. While upping your communication game might sound simple, it becomes less so when put in the context of your actual workday. From managing customer relationships to budgeting, paperwork, travel to work sites, there's a lot going on. And finding the time to answer every call, answer every question, and set expectations can be challenging, to say the very least. So how can you maintain consistency with your customers? According to the home service business owners we surveyed, maintaining consistent business is the top challenge they face. I'm curious if it's a top challenge for our attendees as well. Many business owners overlook or undervalue the power of their existing customer base. But when you look at those customers, loyal, satisfied customers are the key to driving consistent business through positive reviews, referrals, and repeat business. And while digital channels present new opportunities to connect with customers, the grapevine is still alive and well. 75% of home service entrepreneurs say that word of mouth remains the one of their most important resources for new clients. And nearly 60% of Ruby's home service customers say more than half of their business comes from customer referrals. Positive word of mouth comes from providing an amazing experience every time a customer interacts with your business. The results of your efforts will send a steady stream of customers through your door. Consistent business can also help address major challenges many contractors face, like hiring and retaining employees. When business is predictable, you can maintain staffing levels, reducing the need to continually look for qualified help. So how can you make customers happy? This is a golden question I hear all the time. It can be as simple as treating them as though you're always trying to win their business, regardless of how long you've been working with them. Here are a few things to keep in mind about your customers. Just like new customers, existing customers want to be able to reach you and get quick answers to their questions. They want to get updates on how their project is going. They want an honest answer and a clear explanation when prices or timelines shift. They want to know you care about them and their home and that you're invested in solving their problems. They want to know you're planning ahead for their safety and your own. They want to be appreciated and thanked for their business. In fact, feeling unappreciated is the number one reason customers switch away from products and services. The number one. They want good value, but not at the cost of customer service. When it comes to making a purchase, 64% of people find customer experience more important than price. They want good quality work and quality results. To keep your service level consistent, creating protocols and procedures around customer expectations and running regular audits for your customer service experience to make sure you're running a well-oiled machine is extremely important. So building that reputation with those existing customers. The first thing most customers do when looking for a contractor is turn to Google or ask a friend or a neighbor for a recommendation. Your reputation that you've spent time building up via your website and satisfied customers are the key to ensuring potential customer queries and online searches lead them straight to you. And here is a quote from one of our clients, Dave Mormon with Revive Washing. I would only suggest going after new clients once your current clients are well serviced and checked in with at least 3 times per year. The best strategy for getting new leads has been Google AdWords and consistently posting content on our Google My Business, as well as a steady stream of reviews. We receive about 10 leads per day, and 5 of them heard about us from Google. Don't be afraid to ask your happy customers for reviews because that is going to help you grow. And don't be afraid to ask them in helping to spread the word about your business. And when they do, be sure to thank them. It's very easy to smile to yourself and feel grateful for that positive review. But by taking a step further and actually letting the customer know that you're appreciative is yet another way to go above and beyond strengthening a relationship. There are many ways to do this, whether it's sending them a letter, doing a quick phone call, or even sending them a little thank you gift even, maybe a little branded mug for your business. Just those little things to let them know that you saw them helping you grow your business. So we've established the high cost of missed calls, but it's equally important to ensure quality and communicate with existing customers, which often means visiting job sites in person. Visiting job sites means traveling, which translates into being less accessible. I can't tell you how many times our owners of operations are out in the fields. I mean, no matter the size of the business, still doing those runs to create a steady stream of revenue and capture every new business opportunity. Figuring out a way to manage your business and meet the needs of your customers while on the move is mission critical. So let's talk about ways to make this a possibility. Enter the power of a well-made mobile app. To stay in touch or in the know while you're on the go, you need a cell phone. But this isn't always as easy as it sounds. Using your personal cell erodes any sense of work-life balance you're able to achieve and chips away at your privacy. In addition to eating into free time, using your cell phone for business matters can lead to a lack of professionalism, even if it is just by accident. On the other hand, getting a dedicated work phone means carrying around two cell phones, adding another service to keep track of, and tacking on additional expenses. I used to have to carry around two cell phones for my job. And I mean, the stress alone of having to make sure that I had the right phone with me at all times was enough to make me look for a solution. The good news is there is a better way to work from anywhere, and we'll get to that momentarily. But first, let's take a closer look at what it means to have freedom as a small business owner. As a small business owner, knowing everything rests on your shoulders can be overwhelming, to say the least. And it can be difficult to communicate the pressures you face to family and friends. Without the ability to delegate to trusted, reliable partners and associates, many business owners keep giving back to their businesses, supporting their customers and helping their teams until the day they just burn out for good. And I want to avoid that at all costs. We asked our home service customers for some insight on this very industry specific issue. And Stanley Dirt Monkey Ginadek, I mean, why don't we all have fun nicknames like that? He said, you need to have people and systems in place that allow your business to keep running. Even if you're not there, a lot of guys let their ego get in the way. They don't understand the power of delegation and creating a team they believe in. Replace yourself in the field, start building systems, and start delegating immediately. That is where Ruby can come in to help you. So if you're wondering, how will I be available to answer every call, support website visitors with chat, provide all the right details, speak in a friendly tone, and get appointment books, all while delivering quality results and living my life? Never fear, that's precisely why Ruby is here. Our live virtual receptionist and chat specialist can assist with critical but time-consuming tasks and give you time to focus on your trade. In fact, the three lovely people that you see on the screen right now are three of our own receptionists. At Ruby, our business is founded on the art of making real human connections. And we start with a friendly greeting and focus on that throughout thoughtful attention to detail throughout every interaction. So let's talk about the reception side of our operation, and then we'll go over to chat. Ruby's live virtual receptionist can help you win new business in a myriad of ways. We ensure a warm, caring tone for every single caller. We take detailed messages. We conduct customer intake so you have the details you need to follow up effectively. We can answer commonly asked questions based off information you provide when we set up your account. We can place outbound calls to share additional information with your customers or gather details. We can schedule quick and accurate appointments based on your availability using Calendly. And we provide bilingual receptionist support in English or Spanish. And I want to reiterate, no matter what time of day, 24/7, our receptionists are based out of either the Portland, Oregon area or the Kansas City, Missouri area, which is where both of our headquarters are based. I myself am in the Kansas City area. Virtual receptionists provide an exceptional customer experience that builds your reputation and drives consistent business through your door with every happy customer and positive review. And we go above and beyond to delight your customers with what we call wowism. It's a cutesy word, and essentially it means we take the time to get to know your callers. We want to anticipate their needs and provide solutions before they ask. That's why the majority of our home service customers say that they get their best return on investment from our responsive service. Our service is flexible, affordable, and available right when you need it. We can exclusively catch overflow calls. If you're busy, all you have to do is whip out your Ruby app and click hold all of my calls, and we will then take every single call that comes through to your business. You can even port your phone number so that you can place calls and send text messages from your business line. And if you don't have a business line, we can also help you create one. And should you ever leave Ruby, that number is yours. We're flexible, affordable, and available right when you need it, as I said, and you can even switch Ruby support on and off with a tap of that button. So let's look into the Ruby app to give you a better idea of what's literally at your fingertips. Ruby offers a flexible and professional mobile solution, so you won't have to decide between responding to new opportunities and managing existing work. We understand the importance of being able to manage your business no matter where you are. We can host your business number, as I said, helping you return your cell phone and not have a work phone with you everywhere you go. And you won't have to be at risk of sharing any personal information because you're working from your personal mobile number. The Ruby app enables you to manage your business from the palm of your hand, including the ability to set your status for where and when you want to take calls, control who you want to receive calls from during specific timeframes, forward and unforward calls from your office to your cell phone with the touch of a button, build a call handling schedule that matches your availability, set your caller ID number as your business line to keep your cell number private, send text messages from your business phone number when using your cell phone, review message details from your Ruby receptionist, and so much more. There's literally so much content on this app. If you've got direct questions, I'll have an email at the end and you can send that to, and I'm more than happy to give you a full list of what you can do in this app. It is the perfect companion to our virtual receptionist and live chat service, and it helps you stay connected, capturing those leads and provide exceptional customer service from literally anywhere. And here's my heart, our chat feature. As I mentioned earlier, this product, this service is something that I am extremely proud to have been a part of and to help create. Our chat provides personalized live online conversations that are customized specifically for your business and what your website visitor is asking. Our focus with our live chat service is to help you drive new customer acquisition. So we provide monthly reporting that helps you track return on investment. And in a survey to our customer base earlier this year, our clients found on average a 40% increase in lead generation by adding chat to their website. 40% more leads sounds pretty nice. And to think that right now, those 40% more leads are potentially being missed because you don't have a chat feature, that pains me, and I want that to stop. Think of us as your warm and friendly customer service rep who is there when needed at a fraction of the cost of a full-time hire. Whether you could use support with answering and transferring calls, taking messages, answering common questions, collecting new job details, engaging each website visitor, or updating shifting schedules, we have you covered. And just to back it all up with some more stats, we believe in the power of personal connections because our customers see results when they invest in their customer experience. In providing a consistently exceptional quality of care with Ruby, the majority of our customers cited a 20% increase in new business, reclaimed an average of 10 hours per month, report an 84% increase in their customer satisfaction, and get a 2 to 3 times return on their investment with Ruby. These numbers tell a story of growth, but most importantly, our customers across the board say that it's the human connection we provide that allows them to have peace of mind with Ruby on their side. That is it, folks. Thank you so much for letting me join today. It was a pleasure to parse through this information with you. If you have any questions on Ruby services, please go ahead and put them in the chat so Tracy and I can have that conversation before we end the webinar. You can also give us a call at the number on the screen. And it's worth mentioning that we're running a special promotion for attendees and registrants of this webinar. If you sign up by March 16th, you will receive $200 off your first month with the promo code Rcaw LL for Lunch and Learn. So please take a note of that. If you call into Ruby, mention that promo code, and not only will you get that $200 off, but we do have a special offer for Rcaw members as well. And our sales reps can go over that those details with you. But it's time for our live Q&A session. If you hadn't had a moment, please write in a quick question or a comment, and we'll go through those right now.
I had a couple here. You mentioned that receptionists can make outbound calls for you, and can they schedule appointments for you and confirm appointments? And then how does Calendly interact with all of that?
Great question. So I will say we're doing a lot of work on the back end right now to hopefully make the process much easier, to have the ability to integrate into different kinds of customer or your business management softwares, because there are so many out there. Calendly is one way that we can make sure that we are able to schedule. So Calendly, it's a free option, and you can just set up just general availabilities, and we will have that, our reps will have access to that Calendly calendar. So we can do those outbound calls. I do like to say, when we are performing outbound calls, we won't do sales calls, but we can confirm appointments, get more information, and set appointments via Calendly. And that way you're not going to lose out on those customers. I even say you can utilize the service. If someone leaves you a positive review, leave a little note in the Ruby app that you would love for Ruby to call that customer and thank them. If your day is stacked and you don't want that customer to feel like they're being neglected or that their words didn't matter to the business, ask Ruby to do a quick phone call and say thank you so much for your kind words and whatever messaging you prefer. Your account is completely customizable based off of your language, and we set that up with our onboarding process. So when you start with Ruby, you will have a direct customer success account manager. You'll have one person to reach out to. You're never going to have to question, well, do I reach out to Stephanie or do I reach out to Rebecca, my customer success manager? Rebecca will be your go-to. And if you ever have any questions about your account, you can always reach that account manager and change scripting, change Calendly, change how we talk about scheduling with customers, whatever the case may be. And I also like to say, when it comes to pricing and the plans that we offer, Ruby does not do contracts. We do not do contracts with our reception service, our chat service, or if you couple the service, there's no contract. You can change your plans at any time. And all of our pricing models are also available on our website. You can visit that and view, and obviously talk to one of our reps to get an idea of what might suit you best. But I like to throw that out there because I know that that's a frequently asked question. But there are no contracts, and you can change your plan even midway through the month if need be.
Another question is there a call tracking report or analytics that you can access?
Absolutely. So within your Ruby app, so the app functions both here. I can quickly pull up my little Ruby app on my phone. Actually, I don't know if everyone can see me, so I'll forgo that for right now. But the Ruby app is accessible via your phone, and you can also have the Ruby dashboard on your computer. Anyone who's working for you that you want to have access to those analytics, they can. And the analytics are for both reception and chat. So this platform, you will be able to see chat transcripts. You'll be able to see when chats are coming in, where they came in from, what landing page they came in from. In regards to your calls, we track the IPs. We track everything, how long conversations happen. So you'll be able to see those analytics within your Ruby account.
Awesome. Do you get a specific team assigned to your business? So the same people are always answering your phone or chatting for you or what have you to a certain extent, so they can get very familiar with you.
Yes, we want to make sure that our reps know your business well. And so we have what we call pods. The reason we don't have only 1 or 2 dedicated reps for every business is, what if a rep gets sick? What if, with this recent issue that we've had with weather, what if several of our specialists lose power? We don't want that to mean that your business gets affected. So we have those pods of receptionists or pods of chat specialists that are dedicated to your account. And I would say the largest that we get up to is about 20 receptionists or chat specialists. But it's mainly just a safety precaution to make sure that you are constantly covered no matter what may be happening in the outside world.
Exactly. Okay, and then the final question I have here is the app available automatically to all Ruby clientele, and is there an additional cost for using the app?
Great question. No additional cost whatsoever, and the app is accessible. If you have already gone through your onboarding process and you didn't get to touch on the app, reach out to your customer success manager, because they can take time to walk you through the app and show you all the bells and whistles. Like I said, there's a lot that comes with this, and I want you to feel confident when you're utilizing the app. It's very user friendly, but I always say it helps to know what power you have in your hands. So if you've already onboarded, reach out to your manager to get some more info. If you don't know who your manager is, you can always email staff@ruby.com, staff@ruby.com, and someone will reach out to you as soon as possible to answer that question. Now, if you haven't started with Ruby yet, this information will be discussed through your onboarding process, and they will make sure that you are set up for success.
Awesome. Okay, those are all the questions that we have. So thank you so much for being with us, Stephanie. That was great information. I want to remind everybody that our next Lunch and Learn is on the 16th, and it's Jennifer Richards' monthly safety Lunch and Learn. And then we have a special treat on the 30th with Trent Cotney from Cotney Construction Law, and he'll be joining us for a Lunch and Learn. We have three sets of Tuesdays this month that we'll have Lunch and Learns on. So a little special month. Usually we only have 2, but we do have 3 in March. So thank you again, Stephanie. This is great information. This Lunch and Learn will also be available in a couple weeks on our YouTube channel. So if you're on here and you want to listen again, it will be available, and we'll let you know when it pops up over there. And I'm sure that if you have any questions whatsoever, you can reach out to Stephanie, and she is so knowledgeable and be able to help you with anything that you need.
Yes, absolutely. And if you want to reach out directly to me, it's just my name, and it's right here on the screen. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to, maybe I should stop sharing my screen, or if Tracy, if you could send it out through the chat. It's just stephanie.loganville@ruby.com. Message me with any questions that you have, and I will be more than happy to be of service to you and provide any content you might need as well.
Perfect. Well, thank you again, and I hope that all of you got some good information out of this, and we'll look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks. And please do reach out to Stephanie if you have any other questions, and make use of Ruby. It's from everyone I've talked to, it has just been really helpful to their business.
Oh, thank you all. Thank you all again.
Thank you.
Hope you get some sunshine.
Us too.
All right.